Hello GC Youth Ireland. It's 100 years now since Pope Benedict XV brought out his encyclical Maximum Elude, calling every Catholic to bring the good news to all people. To commensurate the anniversary, our dear Holy Father Pope Francis is celebrating this month of October in 2019 as an extraordinary month of mission. This special month of prayer and action calls us all to renew our missionary commitment by bringing the good news to all people. And now let us hear living experiences of missionaries living in our community.
One of the stories that really inspired me was the missionary journeys of St. Francis Xavier. One thing that really touched me was, despite the different challenges that he faced and the language barrier, the climate conditions and the people, he still continued because he loved the Lord a lot. And this led me to take 1 year, to take first of all 1 month of mission exposure in India, and then this was followed by 1 year of full-timership in Uganda. And during that year I was placed in a campus, and it was very difficult for me. One of the ways I saw the Lord work was after one of my meetings with the chaplain, 2 first-year students approached me and said they would like to start a prayer group, and which led on to all 3 of us starting a prayer group with the first few weeks of being in campus, and it still continues there with other missionaries. And I just find how the Lord actually responds to each one of our prayers.
When I say about my full-timership, I always start with one word: that was the best year in my life, because there are so much of beautiful experience I had in that 1 year. One small incident which I remember: I was in Manipur in northeast India. One day we were going with a priest for a mass in a village, and I saw people have been waiting for the mass from the previous day in the church. That was really challenging because they get to mass once in a year. So I was thinking how blessed we are. We have so many Eucharistic centers around us, but there I saw people who have been thirsting for the Word of God and waiting for the priest one whole night so that they can celebrate a Holy Eucharist. So that was really challenging for me, and that whole year helped me personally to rediscover my call and also to understand the beautiful mission of the church in different ways. And I pray that extraordinary mission month also may help us to rediscover our missionary call.
We always say GC Youth is the missionary movement at the service of the church, but we never think about mission. And during the time of Jubilee, we heard about 1 month mission. So we were so interested to do 1 month mission. So we, as a family, our decision was to go as a family. And as a first step, we started to pray for it, and eventually we find a place in Hungary, Budapest. We were doing the mission with missionaries of Charity Sisters.
We always take it for granted, being born in a Catholic family or with both parents. But over there, what we met was children who doesn't have family, like lots of children, like 5-6 children in a family, but they're all looked after by a grandmother, but they don't have a father and they don't have mother. So it was really eye-opening for us.
It was a very good experience, and it was very fun, the trip, and we got to play with that boy over there, and it was a nice experience.
There you go, guys. Examples of few missionaries who have taken commitment in our communities. 2 things that strike to me in all of them. 1 is the openness to the will of God in their life, and 2 is the readiness to take a leap of faith to serve the Lord. If you would like to experience this in your life or have a desire to explore it, why don't you approach one of the leaders in your prayer group or come to us in the household and express an interest as we come together as a community to rediscover our call as a missionary movement at the service of the church.